right? Ladies and gentlemen, wake up. Some people call it a solar rotation or something like that. Some people call it a solar rotation or happy rotation around the sun. Happy people call it a birthday, the original grand rising. It's happening, y'all. The original grand rising, they call it. Happy birthday, happy birthday. So apparently, Reese Pieces. So people have birthdays, y'all. People are born and then they're celebrated in some religions. The birthday is not even celebrated. Jehovah's Witness. It's not even really acknowledged, right? That it's a birthday out here for some people. But when y'all are going through things in your personal life, you always wonder, do people show up for you at certain moments, pivotal moments, crucial moments in your life? Do people show up for you? Do people basically at least call you and wish you a happy birthday no matter where you at? Do people send you letters? Birthday cards, right? You could be maybe a letter or a birthday card. Do people in any way acknowledge your coming into the world? This is especially crucial for people who no longer have, their mother around, no longer have their father around. This is especially crucial for people who don't have family, especially for people who may be locked up and they won't let you out. Which brings us to this cult leader. Apparently, it may be his birthday somewhere around either today, yesterday. Doesn't matter what the exact date is, right? Because, y'all, the dude is locked up on federal charges. But before he was locked up, Golden's Dancer, what's up? Before the dude was even locked up, to some extent, his being locked up or being caught up by police, it was sort of discussed that if he goes down, everybody goes down, right? So did this cult actually abandon their cult leader? Did this cult abandon the dude? That's different. It's a little different from getting up. It's a little different from getting up and deciding to leave a cult. That's a separate ball game. When you get up and decide to leave a cult, or you leave but you still are leaving on good terms, you're just like, oh, it's just not for me. Thanks, Nature Boy. It's not for me. Peace out. But goddamn, the question is now. This is what I'm gonna do, Leonard. And I guess it's too early in the morning for me to do it right now. But what I'm gonna do, Leonard, and I could find out. What I'm gonna do, Leonard, I'm gonna call the jail. I'm gonna call DeKalb County Jail. Not right now, not right now. But at some point I'm gonna call and I'm gonna find out how many. I guess they won't be able to tell me any names. But I'm gonna call and find out, or maybe people will do it after at some point. But I'm gonna call and find out how many people have visited this dude. I'm gonna call and find out how many people have actually visited the dude personally, gone and give him a visit, gone and, at least seen him face to face. Because I'm curious how deep it is, if they really abandoned him, if he told them to spread out and go around. Hold on, put my headphones on. Okay, can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me okay? It sort of makes you wonder if he is the one who told them, no, people, don't worry about me. I got this case going. Let me just do my time. Let me just handle this case, y'all. Leave me alone. I don't see Nature Boy doing that. I see Nature Boy hoping and expecting every single one of his minions to be minioning. I think Nature Boy is expecting every single one of his students, disciples, slaves, whatever you might want to call them or refer to them as. I think he's expecting them to stick around, make happy birthday videos, use his birthday as a means to raise more money, right? Think about it. If this was a cohesive, together, unified, one mind, one family, if they really stood out, then they would have used this birthday to raise more money for him, right? To stack up his commissary, to make sure he's good. Just use that so they can give him more money, right? Maybe for his legal defense, more money, right? But is that happening? Has there at least been any kind of campaign? Happy birthday, a GoFundMe, a free 3 GoFundMe, anything like that, y'all? Anything like that? A free 3 GoFundMe? That the type of shit you would think that would be going down. Are these people abandoning Nature Boy at his lowest low? If you want to call it that, are these people Golden Dancer, Golden's, Yvette? Are these people, did they abandon their leader? I mean, we all know they have a GoFundMe, right? But did they do anything special for his birthday? Did they do a video together? Did they sing happy birthday in his absence? Did they, they could have used this day to get some more donations, right? If this is an up and up, respectful, loving family. So Solar went live. He's the new guard. I bet he ain't gonna have too many slaves though. He's not gonna have any followers. But damn, this is here. This is crazy. I mean, not crazy, but part of me is starting to respect carbonation. At least the members who turn their backs on him. And that funny Reese, part of me is starting to like slowly respect the people who are actually leaving. Oh, stop playing. What does that mean? He's like double the Nature Boy? Like, why is he calling himself Six God? You got to be kidding me. He's like, if you thought 3 God was God, wait till you get the double that. I am 6. 2 3s, for example. Yes, good morning, y'all. We are rising and we are shining. The stars are out. We got the moon, the crescent moon. Shout out to my people who are in some way celebrating the end of Ramadan coming soon. Celebrating the end of Ramadan, we're enjoying the evening out here under the stars. So part of me, like I said, part of me is starting to like, should I be respecting carbonation now? I don't know of any other moment where I'm actually respecting these people unless one of them is leaving. Unless they're leaving or unless they're live talking back at Nature Boy like Velvet used to do. Just talking back like, nigga, I've been sitting here. I ain't got to move. So if this is hey Leonard, if it is true that they had more than one confidential informant, see, am I starting to respect carbonation? I mean, I'm pretty sure there are some people who are still sticking around, hoping for hope, hoping on hope that their master is released on May 6th, which is pretty much right around the corner, right? What day from here is May 6th, y'all? Today is Friday. What day is the 6th of May, 2022? Carissa, Caridine. Fly Girl Vibes is in the building. What's up, y'all? They free, living their best life for a minute. That's what I'm wondering. I'm like, hold up. I'm starting to like respect these people. because they turned their back, right? When Nature Boy may have needed them the most. Now, you and I both know Nature Boy never really needed them around except to like fold his drawers, wash his butt, and to otherwise, serve him. We know he didn't really need anyone particular. But when he's locked up, that's when you really need people, right? Tanitia Roebuck, that's when you really need people, when you are locked up. But now, who does he have rubbing his feet right now, Tanisha? Who does he have rubbing his feet, Yvette Gandhi? Leonard DeYuta said, ain't no hope. Nancy Grace said the cult members wouldn't be safe. Wait, what you mean, man? Me not be. What you mean, man? Did I miss something again? Nancy Grace, that sounds like somebody who may be an official, like some sort of reporter. Nancy Grace, that sounds familiar. But you might be making that up just and busting a funny real quick. But you didn't put no laughing emoji around that mouth. Like, So am I starting to respect these people? Like, wow, they're like, they're basically giving their master, teacher, mother, father the middle finger when he needs like a helping hand, probably. Because it's interesting because he was their slave for however long they were there. They were his slaves. They were his slaves, but now he is the slave. Nancy Grace, yeah, but I'm wondering, did she really speak on this? Man, if you telling me Nancy Grace spoke on this story, I guess I wouldn't be surprised. The dude made New York Daily News. The dude made New York Daily News and the Daily Mail. So it's only a matter of time, I guess, until Nancy Grace, she's got a hold of this story. Oh, that's interesting. Fly Girl Vibe said the cult has been running amok for a while now. Yeah, the cult has been running amok for a while now. And he's been dragging them along, putting them in precarious, like putting them in some of the strangest situations, really based on his own recklessness. The first time they got caught up, it didn't even have to happen, y'all. The first time they got caught up by the cops in Costa Rica, it never had to happen. It's only because they were driving around in a van, Phoenix Rising's van, under his name, but that van no longer had proper papers. The license was expired. The registration was expired. They didn't have to be facing no police in Costa Rica if they had a sharp leader that cared about them and himself. So they're always getting caught up based on his recklessness. Either recklessness with his mouth or recklessness with his behavior. So they were his slave this whole time. Glorified slaves. But now he is the slave and Babylon is his master. And it seems as if Carbonation is not trying to take this ride with him. What do y'all think? Thank you for pressing that like button, y'all. Thank you for pressing this like button. Okay, so next Friday says Yvette is May the 6th. Next Friday is May the 6th, says Tanisha Roebuck, as we sit here underneath the stars, thanking everyone for pressing that like button. Thanking everyone. Hey, so Leonard, you telling me I should turn on the TV and see if I can look up Nancy Grace and Carbonation, and you're telling me that there's going to be some news story with Nancy Grace on there? Because I could do it. I could just turn on this little monitor thing, and I will show that for all the people, especially those who press that like button. Yvette said he did it to himself, so he can't get mad. Well, yeah, he can get mad, but But what you really mean is his anger wouldn't be really justified. But you're talking about a dude who expects service, no matter what his behavior is. In other words, he beat up the women himself, right? He beat up the women. He may have even raped one of the women, right? And we would say, yeah, but you did that, Nature Boy. You can't get mad. But the Nature Boy would say, he's not connected. He's not connected. And a lot of people are similar. They're just not connecting. When you have people that are known as sociopath type of people, things don't connect. The fact that you have consequences for your behavior, it just doesn't connect. But it's apparently his rotating. He's it's his birthday, y'all. Either today or yesterday. Oh, get out of here, Leonard. Peace, Fleur Brun, we were trying to get your attention on your last very provocative video. We were trying to get your attention, but I'm pretty sure you've gone back and you've taken a look at the chat by now. People were like, hey, Flurbrun, hello, we got to get your attention. So, hey, BB London, can you get calls in jail? Yeah, if you check out that video, uh, there's a video that shows, the whole history of DeKalb County Jail. And in that jail, they go over the whole thing. They go over where the inmates stay. They take you to where the phones are. And there's a special phone reserved just for inmates that have to call their public defender, separate phone. And then they got two other phones that you can use and call. And you know as well as I do, y'all, that if anyone is going to be able to get a lot of calls or unlimited calls, probably, and not, it would be Nature Boy, right? Because he would be getting donations. He would have his slaves paying for all of his collect calls. And then all that would matter is whether or not Nature Boy would be able to get access to the phone. If they would allow, if the inmates would let him be on the phone regularly. But he had it set up so that his commissary would always be stacked. He had it set up so that he would be getting letters, fan mail maybe from idiots sending him and writing him, get free, God, free God. He would have his carbonation bringing him home cooked meals. If that's possible, but I guess there's always a concern about contraband and all other issues, so he probably can't get home cooked meals. I don't know, but he had it set up. I'm telling y'all. I was thinking, that dude Nature Boy would be the most. He would have so much assistance while he's in jail. I was sitting there thinking he's got it good. But is it possible that his slaves may have abandoned him, possibly even gone out to Mexico? Is that possible, y'all? Did they do that? If there was any moment, I guess, to abandon someone like that, it would be now. Where it would be, I guess, easier, right? The whole idea that Nature Boy would toss back at these people once they leave and they start talking their talk, their freedom talk, their manhood talk after they leave. Nature Boy's always like, yeah, but how come you couldn't say that when you were here? Well, that's because you were there, sir. But now you're locked up, dude. They won't let me out. Now you're locked up. Now people are scared. Now people see that the finger may be pointed at them soon. The fingers of the law might be pointing at them soon. So I don't know if anyone's actually left in Mexico. I don't have any reason to believe any of them. But, they should all be concerned because their pictures, everybody knows them. Their story is pretty much out there. And somebody's telling me Nancy Grace got a story. Y'all gotta be lying. Y'all gotta be tripping me. Y'all are tripping me out with that one. I got the remote. I'm about to turn it on. Somebody tell me it's a lie before I turn on this TV. Man. Yeah, divine feminine. Yeah, that's what it. I don't know what it is, man. But did they abandon their God? Can you imagine the disciples? Can you imagine anybody like basically leaving the area once Jesus is crucified? They just leave. They don't go help him out. They don't go turn over no rock to see if he's still there. Can you imagine being abandoned by what you thought were your employees, your slaves? You thought you knew the whole time, Nature Boy, that they weren't really using their mind. Nature Boy, you knew this whole time, dude, that they shouldn't have been sitting up there serving you. But now we have people in the chat saying it's quite possible that Solar is the Judas of the company. Is Solar the Judas? Is Solar the Judas? Which makes you wonder, what was their last supper like, right? What was going on in their last supper? Was there any hint that anyone knew what was about to go down, right? Someone had to have known, right? Because they sort of appeared, boom, knocking on the door, boom. Dozens and dozens of police is how the news people explained it. They were smart to leave the country. Maybe hard drives are incriminating. Yeah, that's the thing. We don't know of them to be smart people. So that's why I'm not quite ready to say they're out of. If they're out of the country, that's a beautiful thing, y'all. But now this guy, you all have me wondering about Nancy Grace. And what that means is, gotta turn on the TV. I gotta turn on this television, y'all. I don't even have television channels for real, or do I? I don't know. I just have YouTube, Netflix, ESPN for sports. I never see any real news. I don't, not real news, but fake news. Like I don't see CNN. I don't look at it. ABC, NBC. But all right, I'm gonna search. Thank you all for being here with me this morning. I'm gonna search this up. I'm gonna type up in here Nancy Grace, because somebody told me that even Velvet was on there running. I mean, talking. Someone told me that Velvet was talking. Nancy GR Nancy Grace. All right, let's see if anything pops up with Nancy Grace. And I just pressed enter for. Oh wait, no, not full episodes. Nancy Grace, and I'm gonna type cult. Maybe that'll work. Nancy Grace. Are y'all serious? This is Nancy Grace right here, y'all. See, I think y'all making stuff up now about Nancy Grace. I can't see that YouTube, man. Give me the title though. I can't see the YouTube from here. Although, thank you in the chat, y'all. Leonard has posted a video that may be interesting in the chat, but he didn't give me the name of that video. Otherwise, I'd be. I haven't seen Nancy Grace in a long time either, but nothing's coming up as anything recent. Nancy Grace, that was a while ago, huh? Yeah, just let me know what the title of that video is. Velvet on 11 Alive Atlanta. I think I may have seen that already, right? Didn't we see Velvet? Velvet's only come on at once, right? One time. She's only been on one time, right?
And here at Blue Bunny, we employ the world's best bunnies to create fun frozen treats for.
That was 11 days
Tonight
ago.
with a story you'll only see on 11 Alive. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Ron Jones.
And I'm Jennifer Bellamy. The wife of a reported cult leader wants to tell her side of the story. Alicia Bishop, also known as
Yeah, this is late, man. This is old. That's pretty much old right there. Oh, okay. So there's nothing recent. I want to know who's combing his hair, washing his face, and picking boogers out his nose for him now. Yeah, BB, he had it nice, didn't he? And I think they went further than just picking his boogers. I think they were eating his boogers. Oh yeah, I believe they were dining on his snot, right? Now the question is, was it with no chaser or what? I don't know. But they would actually pick his nose with one of their fingers and put it in their mouth. I guess they thought it was divine snot. He probably convinced them, and it was pretty much the same thing as, him basically busting on their face. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure they may have tasted what his urine is like and everything else. Why not? It's God, after all, the same God that they are now abandoning. Are y'all telling me there's going to be a moment where I got to sit back and respect carbonation? I would respect them more, though, if they at least made a video and said, we're abandoning that nigga. We out of here. No, they still got to get the money from y'all. So shout out to all the dummies, the idiots, the fools who may be still donating, right? It's idiots like you that keep the world going round. You know what I mean? Malia, Malia, Malia. Wow, wow, wow. She may be one of those people that was thinking about leaving, right? They're all going to come out and be like, oh, yeah. Later on, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, we were thinking about leaving a long time ago, y'all. Yeah, okay. We were thinking about leaving. We were planning the escape the whole time. They're going to try to make it seem like they were on. But listen, shout out to the people who left. And I will respect even more if people actually come out and say something like Neytiri has, like Velvet has, like some of these former members talking now have. And I want to at least get a moment to, I at least want to get a moment to go ahead and listen to this, listen to BP for a second, right? Listen to BP for a second. But yeah, I'm up a little bit early today, y'all. Thanks for coming here. It's like we want to enjoy every minute of the weekend, right? We want to wake up right when Friday is over and start your weekend off proper by being wide awake up in this motherfucker, y'all. All right, so we're gonna try to find BP in the house. Oh, my bad. No, BP is the name of one of the former members that came out and spoke against carbonation in nature, boy. BP, Channel 11 Alive. Former cult member. BP, former cult member. There she go. Former cult member, BP.
Developing tonight, an accused cult leader is in jail facing several charges. His name is Eligio Bishop, but he's known as Nature Boy. According to DeKalb County jail records, he's charged with rape, false imprisonment, and sending sexually explicit messages without the consent of the person in the picture. Bishop and the followers of the Carbon Nation cult have a reported history dating back several years. New tonight at 11, a former member is speaking to Paula Suro about the time with the group, and Paula is joining us live from the DeKalb County jail where Bishop is being held right now.
Yeah, Jennifer, Erica Carroll tells me she is glad Bishop is back.
Her name is Erica Carroll, otherwise known as BP, which sounds like a gas station. I don't know why her name was BP while she was in that cult, but the name that they're using here is Erica Carroll, but we first knew her as BP.
Bars tonight. She tells me she believes that him being in jail is only going to help open the eyes to the current members of Carbon Nation. What would you call it? A group? A cult? Would you call it a cult?
I call it a cult now, yes. Yes, I do.
A Facebook post convinced Erica Carroll to move from New York to Honduras in 2006 to embark on a life-changing experience, one where she was told she'd be able to build a new community, eat vegan food, and be in touch with nature.
It was just in a place in my life where I was just searching for some spiritual truth.
The group back then was known as MALIA. Carroll says it was led by Eligio Bishop, who went by Nature Boy. She says all 9 of them were forced to sleep in tents, use restrooms outside, and attend long meetings to, quote, face your demons.
It was a lot of verbal and mental abuse.
But after 1 year, when
Wow.
they leave was when she says she witnessed Bishop hit his girlfriend at the time.
He slapped her up and punched her a couple of times, and then he told her to go in the tent and give him oral sex. So that was the breaking point for me.
The walking away, she realized, was easier than going back home.
I had to check myself into a couple of hospitals and get my mind right.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie.
Seeing spirits.
Like I was going through a lot, and it was all connected to him though.
Carroll says since leaving in 2007, the cult, now known as Carbon Nation, turned more abusive and sexual. She says for some, it wasn't as easy to leave.
Oh.
He has the women fighting each other. He's put his hand on the man. He always said that he wanted like a lot of wives. Like he want 10 wives.
He's had a history of charges before his arrest this week. Carroll remembers
Outstanding.
in Costa Rica when she says he was accused of kidnapping a Canadian woman who was staying with them. Now, Carroll tells me she has been in touch with Bishop since leaving the cult in 2007. She tells me she even had a feeling he was going to get arrested soon and texted him just days ago telling him, your days are numbered. Jennifer?
Your days are numbered.
Thank you so much for that update. Like we have said, this investigation into Bishop and this reported cult goes back more than 10 years.
No, does it really? Does the investigation really go back to 10 years, young lady? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's making it seem like I've been on here too long. I've been on here 5 years, man, doing this story's been going on. I know 10 years. He hasn't even been he's been telling people he's been a guru for 10 years, decade. No. He still hasn't been a guru. Like, I don't think he's ever, I don't think this dude, Nature Boy, has ever really been a guru. People toss words around very easily. The more they repeat lies, I guess the easier it is for some motherfuckers to believe that thing. But he hasn't approached no guru level. He hasn't approached no man level. He's approached definitely that gay escort thing, the whole trans thing. That whole thing. He's an expert on gayness, probably, and sexuality and all that good stuff or whatever. 10 if you have Google skills. Yeah. Maybe 5 years at the most. Yeah, at the most. Damn. Crystal clear. So, Leonard, you said it was on Nancy Grace Crime Stories on April 19th. Yeah, but what today is what? It's like the end of April now. So it may be the same story that I'm calling old or late. It's like the 29th now, right? Today is the 29th. So we're going to need something a little bit more recent. Hey, people, Ms. Mocha. So it's like, whoa, are they actually abandoning him now, though? He took care of them. He always reminds them, where'd you get that shirt? Where'd you get that dress? Tell everybody on live where you got that dress. Who bought you that dress, Malia? Tell everybody. You did. Yeah, I did. That's right. And I didn't buy any of these other hoes that same dress, did I? No, you only bought it for me. Yeah, that's right. Because I give you more attention than all these other hoes, right? Tell them on this live how much attention I give you. It's just me giving all the hugs and getting all the dick. That's right, right? You get all the cock, girl. I gives it to you. I gives it. You gets it and you takes it. And you got the nerve to want to run away and walk away. Go ahead and slap her ass. Hey, Furu, slap her. Go ahead, slap her real quick. Psh, psh. Thank you. I deserve that. Yeah, you deserve that. Why? Because you an ingrate. You know what I mean? You an ingrate. I feed you. I put clothes on your ass. I fuck you. I takes you places your ass ain't never been. Tell the people on live what I does for your ass. You does it all for me. You does it all. Yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Same thing I do for these little niggas around here. Ain't that right? Give me a hug, y'all. Give me a hug. This place is crazy. This dude carbonation and melanation is crazy. Hey, pretty crystal clear. What message you retracting? There will be no message retraction up in here. There will be no. It's like when people in Facebook Messenger, you know that they unsent something, like they sent something, but they went back and deleted it, and all you can see is message was unsent, and you're like, why are you unsending shit, man? That ain't right. You said some shit that was slick, and you didn't want me to see it, but it's okay. It's okay. Oh, the grooming, yeah, serious grooming. This nigga was grooming them for real. Oh, a misspell. Oh, okay. Oh, stop playing. Walmart is hiring Malia. Don't be mad. Walmart is hiring. Well, y'all better be. They better be careful. Whoever hires them, because their boss, if it's a man, anything like a Legio, they might be expecting some special favors, and for a raise or for that kind of thing. So this type of thing is going to follow them around. Some of these ladies, one of these ladies might end up back on the strip. Today is April 30th, the last day of April, right? Because 30 days has November, April, June, and 30 days has September. April, June, and November, I think is the way it goes. Yeah, I'm wondering, will this like wake them up? Is this even going to wake up Neytiri, even though, right? These people got to go through some kind of a, I don't know what you want to call it, detoxing or something. They can't just run and start teaching shit unless it's teaching how to never get involved with a cult, man. Like, you can't be out here teaching. You have a couple of them probably going straight to their tarot cards. You have probably got another couple of them going, diving further into natal charts, and they think they're going to be able to teach that shit. You got some people that are going to leave this carbonation, and then they're going to start teaching about love and righteousness. And you like, what qualifies you to teach anything about anything right now? How you going to go out here teaching anybody anything? All you could do is teach them or show them what you're doing, I guess. But don't try to act like you some authority, because damn near everything you're teaching about now, we were saying when you were in the cult. They're going to leave a cult talking about, you all need to learn how to respect yourself out here. We're like, bitch, we were telling you that shit the whole time you were there. They're going to leave the cult, and then they're going to start saying, you know what, important? You need to learn yourself before start following under anybody else, y'all. Yeah, but you teaching the wrong people that thing. We were telling you everything that you're teaching now. That's the weird part. That's the weird part. Yvette, don't be sleepy. Wake up. Hey, isn't that crazy, Flurbrun? Isn't it so interesting? This dude, Nature Boy. I mean, it's not. I'm not the Christian type of dude, but the dude, Nature Boy, was arrested, I think, on like a Good Friday. This dude was arrested and thrown in jail on a day known as Good Friday. And here he is, still behind bars on his birthday. And now, as Flurbrun just said, at the same time where his birthday is back there celebrating, their lease is up. Isn't that funny how everything like crumbled in a matter of days, and the days are connected to some other already celebrated thing. Like that whole spot was raided on a Good Friday. Raided, he was thrown in jail on a Good Friday. Nah, pretty crystal clear. I don't keep none of that stuff on no calendar. I was on Instagram and somebody posted something where they were saying it's his birthday. So I was on Instagram and I saw that someone posted that it was his birthday, and they were laughing that he's in DeKalb County Jail on his birthday. So no, yeah, I don't keep track of much, but I did keep track that they were arrested on Good Friday, like right before, a couple days before Easter Sunday. And his group, his clan thought that he would be let go or freed on the third day. So now he's got his birthday, which is right around here. It's either today or yesterday, the same day as they are all being evicted. So he has no place to go. So it's like for some people that were wondering, is he going to get a bond? Is he going to get a bond? And people were also acknowledging that there have been people who were charged with rape that got a bond. This is the important part. There have been people charged with rape, maybe a couple times rape. I mean, and they were freed on like a $50,000 bond because they either had more positive connections to the city, the area. This was their first crime. They didn't have any kind of witnesses. But he's not going to get that because he's got no place to go, no address now. May 6th come around, they're going to be asking him, Mr. Eligio, do you have any connections to the state? We have here that you live on something, Parker Chase or whatever it's called, Arbor Chase? Would this be the place you would go, sir, if you're granted bond? And then he's going to be like, First he was telling everybody that he owned that apartment. He had police visiting. Police would be like, is this your apartment? Is this your house? Do you own this house, sir? And Nature Boy would be like, yes. When the neighbors saw him prancing outside, making all this type of noise, one of the white neighbors asked him, did you buy that house? He's like, yeah, I bought it. He's like, no, did you buy it? They're like, no, I live here though. Did you buy it, sir? Is it your home? Oh, you mean, did I buy it? Like, you mean like the technicalities of it all. Is it in my name and all this shit? Did I get the deed of purchase? You're trying to get all specific. You trying to get Pacific on me? Did I buy it? Don't be asking me no questions. It's my spot. I live here, okay? But nah, he was telling people he owned it. So he's going to be before the judge, telling the judge, yeah, I owned it, but I don't own it anymore. Then the judge would be like, no, sir. It seems as if, sir, that as opposed to owning this property, your behind was actually evicted, sir. Is that correct? How can you be evicted from a property that you own, sir, outright? Your Honor, don't get technical with God. Don't get technical with God, Your Honor. Leonard DeYuta says, I would have respected him more if he kept it pimping. Nah, yeah, he didn't, yeah. if he had just kept it that way, but he wanted it to seem like he's a cult leader and that they're all about nature and that they're all about being naked. And none of that, all that is out the door now. So they abandoned him, y'all. I think it's official. I think it's pretty safe to say that at first, when it first went down, they were all like, the charges are false. They were saying that for a quick second, right? Maybe a day. They were saying that for a day. The charges are false. They were on the news. Musa's dumbass was on the news talking about, you're free to leave. You can come here and go here. These charges are false. Musa was on record. They had MALIA looking like Viola Davis with her weird mouth gestures that MALIA does. MALIA looking like Viola Davis. Hey, Barack Obama, you's a nigga. I'm not going to do that no more. I ran that in the ground the other video. Yellow Y says, first of all, no one has called him as a lawyer. You should know that. Say it. Wait, run that by me again. Yellow Y. First of all, no one has called them as a lawyer. You should know that. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that, Yellow Y. First of all, no one can call him. Yeah, why are we even talking about calling him? It's a matter of collect calls from the jail that people are allowing. And the question is he going to be able to, was he going to be getting those regular calls since he's got unlimited funds? Are they going to allow him in that jail to use that phone whenever he wants? Cute is not beauty, personal accountability. That's right. She's cute. Disrespect is ugly. You's a nigga. They treating you like a nigga, Barack. They treating you like a little nigga, Barack. Look at Dick Cheney, Barack. You's a little nigga. But anyway, they're abandoned 3. Love don't live there anymore. They abandoned 3. Were they doing these signs too? These signs? Hey, Flurbrun, you know what else I meant to say? If Flurbrun is still here, there was a moment in your last video, Flurbrun, where you were mentioning about Brazil, right? And you were wondering, is there any hand gestures in Brazil where it means something positive here, but it's negative in Brazil? And I believe this is the sign right here, Flurbrun. This is the sign that people do in Brazil. You think it means everything is cool, sweet, A-OK. But this sign is actually a disrespectful situation if you're going around Brazil doing something like this. And I think this is what they were doing in their little cult, right? This is what Nature Boy and the 3 God, this is their little thing, right? This is their little sign that they were doing on that news program while the news was saying, here we are with these cult members in the back covering the Nature Boy thing. And they were in the back going like this. MALIA with her Viola Davis mouth. Free Nature Boy. Free Nature Boy. He's not a nigga. He's a god. Free Nature Boy. He's not a nigga. Yeah, he still has them taking the money and using it for their own purposes. Are they taking the money and using it for their own purposes? Because the question is, he might not have them doing anything at this point, right? Because that would mean they would have to listen and they would have to do what he says. But I think those days are over now. I don't think they're doing what he says anymore. I don't think they are making money for him anymore. I think they may be putting up a front to get more money because they may be thinking Nobody's going to give them money. They're going to give the leader some money. But who knows what's going on? As you all know, I don't have BGO. When I think of BGO, I think of be gone. You know, I don't have BGO, so whatever they may be doing there, I don't know. He asked them not to. Watchers know. What did he ask them not to do? Not to give money, not to help him out? But whoever's on BGO, I wonder how it's been working out for them, man. They just waiting around till May the 6th, like everyone else. May the 6th, you know, just to see what they're doing. I mean, you could send the screen recordings. Yeah, I mean, if it's something that's a pretty cool kind of thing to check out. So doing the same things, are they not reminding people to donate? Well, whatever. Who knows? But Solar, we know that some of them are no longer even in Atlanta. Of course, because they had to leave, they're being evicted. So we'll see how it goes, y'all. So I'm going to call the jail, though. I'm going to call directly to the jail just to see, in general, if he's had visitors. He's got property in Puerto Rico. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe he's got a house in Puerto Rico. Is it in his name too? Oh, so Solar went to Puerto Rico and not Mexico, huh? So Solar went to Puerto Rico now. That's the first time I'm hearing it. But whether he's in Puerto Rico or Mexico, as other people have been saying that he's in Mexico, and apparently people have text messages from him, and other people have received phone calls from him saying, yeah, I just made it to Cancun. So we'll see where they end up or where they are or whatever now. But what really matters is the May 6th date, which is apparently next Friday, and we'll see how long they keep up the act after May the 6th. They keep up this act or doing the same things on BGO, and they may keep doing it. Who knows? And they'll be doing it, whatever. But who knows how it's all going to go down? So maybe they didn't really abandon him like I thought. But again, you speak to some people. You have people that were already planning on leaving, like Solar. Solar out here telling people he was already planning on leaving. So we'll see. They've pretty much been, they're still hoping he's going to get out, right? They're going to keep running that around. I'm just talking about what they have been showing and doing. Okay. Okay. That's smart. I mean, it's not time. It's not the day to respect all of carbonation yet, right? So they didn't all abandon him, but it sure kind of looks like that dude True, according to other people, this guy True no longer follows on Instagram certain members of this carbonation. Now, I don't really care who he's following, but people are like, I think it's so interesting that True no longer follows certain people on Instagram. Solar was on BGO. I asking him, did he leave? He said no. They were just going out for a while that night. Arizona water and electricity is tapped out. Arizona's about to have rolling blackouts. That's crazy. I've been to Arizona. Have I been to Arizona? Yeah, it sounds like True. I have heard that True and Sheba may be some of the more dedicated folks. Other people are saying, Musa has gone from Atlanta. Other people are saying Solar's in Mexico. But we shall see. So we're not going to jump the gun and call them abandoning their dude yet. But we're just chilling, hanging out at this point on a Saturday morning, the last Saturday of April 2022. 1 week before Musa and Solar are together. See how people get different stories? Somebody just finished saying they were in Puerto Rico at Nature Boy's house. Somebody was just saying Nature Boy got his own house in Puerto Rico. Which I'm like, what? Why would you even be in anybody's Atlanta if you got your own crib in Puerto Rico? So he's either in. So, and Princess Kiki says Solar and Musa is in Mexico with Shaka. Pretty Crystal Clear is basically telling you how to read between the lines. They don't file for support. No divorce file either. Read between and read all lines. Whose line is it anyway? Married couples. Legal docs versus hearsay. Marriage versus sex. I have no idea what Pretty Crystal Clear is saying. So Beck Nye says they are both in Mexico. All right. I know my facts. I'm getting my info from the source. And when it comes to Nature Boy owning a house, the best source would be Nature Boy, right? But anyway, who knows, right? They're either in Mexico or Puerto Rico. These motherfuckers are so dumb, they may be getting the spots confused. Like, yeah, I'm in Mexico. Oh, I mean Puerto Rico. I don't know where the fuck I am. But either way, they're no longer in Atlanta, right? No longer there, and they're waiting for their leader, master, lover, mother, mentor, counselor to get out. On May 6th, they're hoping that he gets out on some type of bond. Now, I hope they're saving up some money because the bond is going to be at least, what, $30,000 or something like that. You may have to put down 10%, so it may only be like $5,000. Is Velvet still married to Nature Boy? I thought they were going to get into that on that news show because they kept calling her the wife, right? And she was saying that she was forced to get married, which is going to be something that they might try to figure out in court. They're going to be like, you were forced, he forced you. So you're saying he put a gun to your head. You're saying, and you were visibly upset at some point about the whole marriage thing? But I am aware that they were legally married at some point. So Yellow Y must know some facts here. Yellow Y must know some facts that they've got a divorce. Right? Is that what you're saying, Yellow Y? Because you're saying here that they are not legally married, Yellow Y. And we know differently, Yellow Y. Yeah, Yellow Y is about to lose all her credibility. Yellow Y is about to lose all her credibility because, yeah. The thing about it is, Yellow. Okay, so yeah, spiritually, it was a fake marriage. Is that what you mean? Yeah, spiritually, it was a fake marriage. But on paper, they actually got married. Okay? on paper, Nature Boy and Velvet actually got married. Okay? Whether or not I got involved in any kind of divorce things, I don't know. But as far as I know, you'd have to go back and legally get a divorce. And so far, I don't think that that has happened, but it should have by now. It should have happened by now. It should have happened by now. It should. So, as far as I'm concerned, they are still in that sort of married on paper, still there. Meet me at the altar in a white dress. We ain't getting no younger, girl. We might as well do it. Let's get married. We ain't getting no younger, girl. I'm gonna sing it like Viola Davis. We ain't getting no younger, girl. You might as well do it. Let's get married. All right, I see you, Yellow White. I believe Velvet left because she was getting her ass beat. She got tired of it as well. Fly Girl Kai. Fly Girl Kai, what's up, yo? Oh, shit. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Yeah, a lot of shit happens when you're literally not even thinking. That's why it's important to maybe really understand how deep the programming went. You know what I mean? Because once I started hearing, at the beginning, once you start hearing that he wouldn't let, which is weird, he wouldn't let them read anything or watch any other thing, that they had to go to sleep to his voice every night, that they had to listen to his voice and memorize or really focus on his voice and his little teachings and nothing else every single day. Like they couldn't read no books, they couldn't do nothing for a long time. And Velvet was there the longest. Velvet has been through the different levels of programming, you know what I mean? So Velvet was under the programming while she was just a student. She was just there, right? But there was still programming going on. Then Nature Boy fixed his eyes on her while she had her own little marriage already. That was a fake marriage to Olmec, a marriage in name or word only. So Nature Boy fixed his eyes on her, as he does with every male's wife. And he decides, you know what, you mine. So Nature Boy takes Velvet basically from that dude, and they left him at a hotel somewhere. It was crazy. Marwan pushed a 3. What you mean? What, did I do something like this? Let's all be clear. This was something before it was push 3. So let's not give Nature Boy no credit for this. Let's get married, little nigga. Let's get married, Barack. You little nigga. You're gonna be president one day, Barack. Let's get married. You little nigga. Hey, now Velvet is on another thing here, huh? Okay, she's opening up her life to for Jesus and all that kind of thing. Yeah, that's another thing. It's like Neytiri also pointed to, like she really needs. Neytiri was speaking about herself. That Neytiri needs to have structure, whatever that means, of some religion or some dude maybe. And maybe a lot of people, after Nature Boy or whatever, they feel like they need some sort of structure. I don't know. I don't know. 333. I'll definitely say 3 as much as I want, and I'll never allow it to mean Nature Boy 3. Damn. So maybe they didn't abandon the dude, but hey, isn't this a beautiful night? It's a beautiful night here. It's just a beautiful night here. We're here under the stars, here together like one family. One family under the stars, just enjoying it. Nature Nut might be getting pushed by 3 behind the bars. Yep. He's pushing 3. Niggas is pushing 3. He's getting pushed by 3. All type of shit going on up there. Seems she passed him, but this other baby. Pretty crystal clear is, she says, I'm a fight yellow, referee by Nature Boy, shaking my head. I don't think Yellow is a Nature Boy person. Is Yellow Y a Nature Boy person? Osunyemi. I'm up early. This is around time Osunyemi has videos on. What's really going on, Sunfruit? Well, we're sitting here up under the stars outside. Oh, that's good, Yellow Y. Osunyemi, I am glad he is there. Yeah. What can he do behind bars when he's charged with rape? He's charged with false imprisonments. He's charged with revenge porn. And more than that, he's got Erica Carroll, a.k.a. BP, on TV saying, yeah, she witnessed it. She witnessed it years ago, as if he's got a pattern and a practice. It's part of who he is. She witnessed it a few years ago, where he basically smacked up his wife. So the court is going to be looking at all this when it decides next Friday whether or not this dude is going to be free. And then on top of that, his actual court case, may not go down for like a year. That's right, Osunyemi. The only question for me is this DeKalb County Superior Court, are they going to fast track this Nature Boy case? Or are they going to delay like they delay everybody else in these court systems? Right? Because they have so much evidence. You put the ones where you have so much evidence, put that on the back burner maybe, or what? But all the time he's spending now is going to go towards his sentence anyway. It's going to be subtracted off of his sentence. But yes, everyone is pretty cool here on the thing. But hey, look, thank y'all for coming through here today. It's a little long. I just wanted to make this little video. I always get a little weird once the video goes past 30 minutes, believe it or not. And then when it reaches 60 minutes, I get this weird feeling on the inside that it's got to stop. I've never done a video. I've done a 2-hour video recently. That was interesting. Maybe one day I'll do a whole no, I'm not looking forward to no 4-hour videos. Are you kidding me? But yeah, so, is it, yeah, you can send it, but I can't even type in this thing. Let me see, is there a way I can type? Top chat, live chat, no chat. Peace. You're supposed to be braiding your hair? Peace. Bye-bye, Yvette Strother and Flurbrun. I don't have any way of typing in here, Yellow Y, but what I do have is my email address which it should be in the community section. No, it should be in the about section of my YouTube page. And again, thank everybody for pressing this like button. Like if you're here right now, jump over and press that like button real quick because you know it's appreciated. And make sure you do that before you head on out. It's like an exit. It's like putting your shoes back on when you're leaving. Just go ahead and press that like button, and we'll leave it at that. And again, thank you for joining me on this lovely night, right under the stars, over there by the moon, as people are celebrating the end of Ramadan fasting, and they're about to break that entire fast. Peace out to you all. Keep your eye out, I guess, for any more Nancy Grace updates. That's what I'm saying. It's 52 allegedly, and a lot of you people haven't even pressed the like button. I should see 40 likes like right now. Anybody listening right now, just stop the video and press that like button. But yeah, my it's Tomodachi202 at Yahoo. But you'll see it. Tomodachi202 at Yahoo. TOMODACHI 202 at Yahoo is pretty much the thing. Thank you. And I will check you all soon. Make sure you all check out Florbra and the channel, Osun Yemi's channel. Anybody else here got a channel? Osun Yemi 2 got a channel. Pretty Crystal Clear has probably got a channel. You out here doing some content or making videos, Pretty Crystal Clear? What about you, Yvette Gandhi? Making any videos? What about you, Yellow Y? Are you out here making videos? Yeah. So everybody can subscribe. Well, hey, easy. Don't send me plenty of videos now. Don't go crazy on it. I mean, don't go nuts on it. I'm not in any way, shape, or form really like I don't like watching these motherfuckers. So I don't want you to send me all type of videos. It's pretty cool. You can just send me one video. I'm cool with that because I really don't like. I don't watch these motherfuckers. And I guess I should watch them. Maybe if I'm gonna claim to be some reporting ass motherfucker, but I'm not claiming to be no reporter on Nature Boy. That's not my thing. That's not my thing. It's just info of updated stuff. Yeah, no doubt. All right, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I saw Osunyemi out there at a parade. You know what I'm saying? Out there in the UK. Where they have conscious community out in the UK too. At one point, there was a unification. It was more unified, and then it all sort of fizzled away, I bet. But the UK and London, they have very interesting history. It's important that everybody understands the history of immigration and everything that happened in the UK and other areas of Europe and how darker folks have been treated over time in other areas of the world, right? Like UK, Germany, France, if there's been any sort of conscious movement, if these other places have their versions of Malcolm X and, Martin Luther King, you want to learn about the heroes, the people that were a part of major movements, may have been from the Caribbean or may have been from certain parts of Africa, but they end up in London and making all type of changes and, of course, facing all type of drama, racial drama from all these races, folks. Thank you, everybody, for coming through here today. Under the stars. This is Mind Over Matter, everybody. Celebrating whenever a member abandons their cult leader. Celebrating Whenever, oh, thank you, Yvette. Don't make me sound like I'm some pitiful guy begging either. She's like, at least give the guy a like. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, at least the like button, people. But you know how it is. Veganista, thank you for rolling through. Hopefully you got that closet done. You know what I mean? It's about time. We did some rearranging about things, get the clutter out of the way as you start another month of May. And it is what it is, y'all. Thank you. Hella early. Coal in my eyes. See who's this paging me and why. It's early, y'all. See, I could go for another 2 hours if I wanted to. I could go for 2 more hours if I wanted to, but I don't really want to, because this stuff is weird being online. Catch y'all soon, man. Shout out to everybody who abandoned Nature Boy. Shout out to everybody who left that dude hanging. Shout out to everybody, all right? I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace out.